it's Lisa back with a new layout for the Hip Kit Club. Yeah, in fact, it's not a new layout. Again, I'm trying to catch up, but I think I'm almost done with all my videos. So this was a very cute layout I created with December kits, and I wanted to make something not winter related, but all the materials that we got in the December kits would pretty much winter related and wintry, and but that's a good example to show you that you don't really need to make wintry stuff, even if the colors and all the little items and stuff are very January-like and wintry-like and snowy. You can always find things to change your theme and to make it work for you. You just need to find the right things and colors that will be right for the kind of layout that you want to do. And here the photo that I will be using is a photo that we took in summer. So wintry kits for summer layout, and you will see that it works out very well. So I started by using here is the stitching that I'm showing you. I started by using the gold color to make this messy background, because we didn't have yellow papers in the kits and I absolutely wanted to create a giraffe. So I took the Lindy's powders and magical powders, and I just use it to make this cardstock yellow and to have the right color for my giraffe. So the first giraffe I will make, and you will not see the whole process, it will land in the trash later because I don't really know what I did there, but this giraffe was looking so kind of weird. It was like, as you can see, it looks like an alien. It wasn't very good. And it was just, I did know already at that point that I didn't like it. But then when I had this giraffe next to it, I really saw the difference, and I really was like, okay, so happy I made a new one, because no, that wasn't really working. It was just ugly. Let's say it was ugly. Okay, so I used one of the pattern paper from the kits. I cut out a circle, I glued it down to a white cardstock, and then I stitched around with my machine a few times to have this messy border, and I really like how it looks. And then by paper piecing I created this giraffe, and the assignment for that week was to make something with hexagons. And I before I started this layout, I was looking for ideas for so long, and I had so many things going on in my head how I could use hexagons, but nothing really was my style and it wasn't really working. And I thought, I won't be happy at the end. And last year I've made so many layouts where I wasn't really happy with the finished project, and when I needed to post it on Instagram and Facebook, I was not really feeling so good because it wasn't really showing my style. It was something that I made for an assignment, and I wasn't really thinking hard enough, I think, or I was satisfied with an idea, but then it really didn't turn out how I liked it. And sometimes I would have the time to make a new one, but sometimes I didn't. And so my plan for this year is to really think about what I want to do, and really just make the things that are really my style and that I really can look forward to posting and showing you guys. So yeah, and all the things that I had in mind for the hexagons weren't really working, and then I went through my Pinterest and I looked at some things, and then I saw a giraffe, and it had these spots, you know, like giraffes have. And I was like, okay, that would be a very cool idea, because I could make spots in the form of or shapes of hexagons. So yeah, and then I was like, okay, that's a really good idea. Let's do that. So yeah, I made that, and I think it looked, yeah, very cool at the end. So yeah, I just paper pieced everything together. There you can see how I drew the new giraffe, and I really think it's very cute. And I don't know if you noticed lately, but I really love to use my white pen to make some details, to just yeah, draw around some things, and just, yeah, give it more dimension and texture, and like, yeah, make it look more fun. But what I really need to say is those pens sometimes drive me crazy, because sometimes it's also the papers, because they soak in the right color directly, and white paint doesn't really have the time to dry. It's already soaked in, and then you can't see the color, and it bothers me a lot. I need to, like, you know, go around the same areas for a few times, and it really drives me crazy. So here I'm creating a border for my layout, and this paper that I used is from Heidi Swapp, and I really love that paper, and I really absolutely wanted to use it, but I couldn't find the right as a background. It would be a little bit busy, and I didn't really know how to use it, so I used it as a frame, which you can't see a whole lot of, but still it looks very, very pretty, and it goes very good with all the colors from the giraffe. So, and what I really like to do, even if I do not hand stitch the little animals, I really love to have a white border, and I almost always create a white border around my little critters and stuff. I just think it looks more finished, and yeah, I like borders, I like frames with everything. So, and then I went through all of the embellishments. I will not use those stars, because another point of the assignment was to use only the main kit, and those stars weren't even in the main kit. So I will not use the stars, and I will not use the flowers that I'm using here, because fortunately I noticed that I couldn't use those things. So yeah, that would have been maybe the final layout if I would have been able to use those things. But yeah, yeah, the photo that I will use, you don't really see it here. Here, there it is. It's a picture that I took not last year, but the year before, at our teacher party, the last teacher party at the end of the year, and the theme of the party was Wild Wild West, and I was dressed like a cowgirl or something like that. And yeah, that's, as you can see, all the products go very well with the theme, and I don't really think it looks wintry at all. So yeah, I think it turned out very good. And as I said, just only use the products that you will always find, products that will go with what you want to have. So yeah, I'm gluing that down, adhering the photo down, and my cat is again meowing in front of the door. Oh yeah, and that bow, I absolutely wanted to use that. when I got the kits, I was like, okay, I need to use that bow, and I tried it on some other layouts before this, but it wasn't working, and here was the perfect spot for the bow. And then yeah, when I noticed that I couldn't use all the flowers and stars and stuff, I took the paper from Pink Fresh, I think it is, and I cut out all of the flowers that I found on that paper, and so I had some flowers from the main kit. And I think those flowers look very good, and it's not so over, how can I say that, it's not too much, you know, it's not too many flowers and stuff. So, and also this little cardstock thing was part of the, my boyfriend just let in my cat, so the cardstock from Crate Paper was part of the main kit, so I could use that too, and also the stickers. And again, the cardstock stickers from Crate Paper were like 100% wintry and things, and also I think it was for Christmas. Yeah, it was for Christmas. And yeah, just used some stars and this big star there, the white one, and you know, combined with all the other things, it doesn't even look wintry or Christmassy, and I think yeah, it's so cool. I love to use things in a different way as they're meant to be used. Yeah, and then here is my little border that I'm tracing, my little sketchy border, and I really like to do that. And I needed some black to go with the letters, and yeah, I'm gluing everything down. And yeah. Maybe I could have cut out this part, yeah. Because I don't really know what to tell you. Yeah, just gluing everything down and waiting for it to be done. And then I'm using some enamel dots and some of those rhinestones or gems, or what do you want to call them. And I really love those in the kits. I used almost all of them, and I loved the colors. I loved how they were transparent, and some of them were not. It looks so cool, and they go with everything too. So yeah, using up all of my enamel dots, and yeah. The little dots on the eyes, and the face, I used gray to draw all of the little details on the giraffe, but as the stickers were black and the photo was black and white, I really thought that it was too faded and it wasn't really looking that good, so I went over it with a black pen, and then it was really coming together. Then at the end, I just used some black splatters to make the whole thing come together, and yeah, and then I was done. Sorry for my cat meowing all the time. Thank you so much for visiting, and see you very soon, guys. Bye bye.